Hi Gemini, welcome to your love and relationship reading for the month of July. For those of you who are just now tuning in, these are generalized readings, so not everything in the reading may pertain to you. I am available to answer any questions as well as to do private readings and can be reached at montreflotarot@gmail.com. So the first card in this spread is the Three of Swords, and this touches, with the mindset, and the way that you're feeling right now, which has to do with a lot of heartache, a lot of grief, mourning that you're dealing with. We have the Five of Wands, so I think that this is a situation that you're feeling very conflicted about, something that you're uneasy that you feel like there's no real solid resolution to this. But what we have going for you right now is the Emperor, which has to do with this take charge type attitude and moving forward towards a new direction, and moving past this pain, because this isn't a state that you want to stay in. Now, the foundation of this situation is the Four of Crystals, which touches on a relationship that you are in with somebody who you felt was very selfish, very protective. This could have been, issues that have stemmed from previous relationships that he or she has brought into this relationship. And ultimately, we have the Justice card. You had to make a decision, is this relationship balanced? Is it not? And moving forward with what you felt was right, being true to yourself. Now, your aspirations is an awakening, and this is sort of like a come to Jesus sort of moment, an enlightenment, an epiphany that went off, you in a heightened state, and you being comfortable with yourself and moving past this situation that we're dealing with, with this grief. You in the environment of the near future is the Lover's card. And one of the things specifically about this deck's Lover's choice, and when you think about the Lover's choice, there's a big choice that has to be made, and I really feel like if you take a close look, these people are almost challenging you to make this choice. Do you want to walk alone, or do you want to be with somebody? Is this the type of life that you want to live? Is this going to be a better life? That it's challenging you to make a decision and move forward, but ultimately, encouraging you to make the right choice. The overall outcome is the Three of Crystals, you starting over and putting the pieces together and rebuilding your life. So it looks like, when we have the opportunity for somebody new to come into your life, but also working through, these, heartache, this grief that you're processing right now, so that you can move forward, so this new individual can come into your life. So with that said, I am going to move into a reading for my couples. So it looks like, you two are on different paths right now as far as, the things that, you want to accomplish with this relationship where, it seems you have a lot of focus and direction moving forward, where this person seems kind of conflicted and is dealing with a lot of angst and is feeling stuck. The first card in the spread is the Chariot, which has to do, again, with this forward momentum, focus, strength, determination, okay? And we have the Page of Cups, which represents, where you are now in regards to this relationship. And this touches on grounding, but also moving forward in a different direction. This could also symbolize, since it's a Page of Cups, that, you're wanting to move forward with a family. Now, we have the Starseed, which touches on, new beginnings. I think that you would like to give this relationship a fresh start, and I think that, this Page of Cups really embarks on the direction that you want to take it in, along with this determination. Everything about these cards over here is about a fresh start and moving forward, deepening your commitment with one another. Now, what your partner's bringing into this relationship is he or she is trying to better themselves and trying to take a different approach to this relationship than they have with other relationships. However, he or she is feeling conflicted with where they're at in regards to this relationship. The Five of Wands, it doesn't seem like you guys are seeing eye to eye right now, and he or she is stuck in this kind of conflict space. What they're hoping to get from this relationship is the Ten of Wands. This has to do with, them feeling like maybe they're taking on more than they can handle right now, and they're feeling very frustrated, very stuck. The way you see your partner is the Ace of Crystals, which, really touches on the abundance of opportunities that this relationship can have. And again, this moving forward, fresh start. I really think that you want a fresh start with this individual. How he or she sees this relationship is the Eight of Swords, which has to do with them feeling very stuck. It doesn't feel like they're moving forward or backwards. This person is just stuck with where they're at right now. Now, the outcome is the Hierophant, and this could indicate, maybe going back to the drawing board and, starting over and learning how to make this relationship function again. But this will require, your partner kind of being humble. And I think that this learning will be good for both of you. That way you can learn some sort of understanding to make this relationship work, learn some sort of compromise, and decide whether or not this relationship is the relationship that you want to pursue or not. So with that said, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to email me at mantraflowtarot@gmail.com. Thanks, you guys.